torch, and we are so excited, and everybody here helped so much, and I'm so grateful to you all. We couldn't have done this without all of your help. So thank you everyone so much. I'm going to hand it over to John.
Thank you, Anna. Hey, thank you, East Hampton Democrats. Look, this is to say thank you. This is, something we haven't had in a while, which is a reason to feel good, to celebrate, knowing that the real hard work's ahead. But can I just give you one number? 86%. Come on now. 86% in East Hampton. And as a friend of mine texted me after, he said, that looks like an Iraqi election in the mid-90s. Now, I don't want to be associated with the folks on that winning side, but more importantly, our victory, I did not expect we would win by a 40-point margin. I thought y'all would come through around that number, though. But it's a measure of the enthusiasm and the energy that we've built together. This is not about me, it's about us. And knowing that together we can win. We can flip the seat. And CBS News just the other day started saying if they can flip New York 1, they'll win the House. And I know Tom doesn't want me to say that, but here I will. Because that's something that money can't buy. And what meant the world to me wasn't just the margin, but that was, when we were facing a lot of negative ads and I was getting a lot of encouragement from consultants to respond in kind. And it took a lot of discipline to say no. I gave a pledge to stay positive. I think that's the kind of campaigns we need to see. And my biggest concern is that if we came up short, which we definitely didn't, if we came up short, it would kind of give consultants that credibility to say, see, going negative works. And we would just deepen the downward spiral we're in. But instead, we can say conclusively that the positive does defeat the negative. And that's a great message. But this is a time to say thank you. I believe in saying thank you. I believe in replenishing the enthusiasm. When I ran the Daily Beast, I had a phrase that said, I believe in high morale, high metabolism organizations. That people do better work when they're happy, when they are enthusiastic, when we're motivated by hope, not fear. And to see 86% from this community, to know all the hard work that all of you did, the hundreds, if not thousands of postcards, some of you did hundreds of postcards, knocking on doors, doubling down. Now, we all know that the real work has actually begun now. That we got to shock the world by flipping the seat, but we know we can. And I'll tell you, National Democrats have taken notice of our margin. They've noticed that this is the kind of energy and enthusiasm you can't buy. They're starting to get hip to the fact that Nicola Lota is by far the weakest of the freshman Republicans. So this is just to say, we are going to be happy warriors fighting the good fight. We are going to be presenting common sense problem solving, common sense solutions to the problems we face. We're going to tell people that, on the other side of Trumpism, we can find a way to reason together again, that we're going to play offense and flip the script on issues like crime and immigration, while also defending reproductive freedom, addressing the affordability crisis, rebuilding the middle class. We're going to be reaching out and playing offense. We're going to get Democrats off defense, because it's about damn time. And I'll say that a few days before I got in this race, I'd already left CNN and determined to do it, but that was Tom Suozzi's big win. And that did, as Anna said, that gave people a sense of hope, that realized that whole narrative that Long Island was going inevitably red was just BS. And that it's about candidate quality. It's about playing offense on the issues people care about. It's about seizing the center. And I'm proud to be a common sense Democrat. I'm proud to be a Suozzi Democrat. So thank you, Tom. And Tom, if you want to just come up and say a few words. Tom Suozzi, everybody. Let's hear it for John Avlon. Let's hear it for the East Hampton Democrats. So listen, we got a lot of work to do. Okay? We have a lot of work to do. And we're all bummed out about the president, about the debate the other night. And we're not going to control what happens and whether he runs or doesn't run or whether there's another candidate. That's out of our hands. Okay? There's other people working on that every single day. We've got to line up, do the work,
get John Avlon elected, get other Democrats elected, and elect a Democratic president. We got to do that together. But I said this to John the other day. When he's out campaigning, and you've got to be helping him, this cannot be about he's the Democrat and he's running against the Republican. Democrat. We're going to lose. If we say John's the Democrat, he's the Republican, and that's the basis of our race, we're going to lose the race. Okay? If you do the generic poll for this district, which I haven't done, but I'm sure you've done, just the Democrat versus the Republican in this district will lose if that's the race. John Avlon has to be the independent Democrat who's fighting for the people. He's not fighting for the party. He's not fighting to win the majority. He's fighting to make people's lives better on the issues that he talks about. And we've got to communicate that with everybody we talk to. This guy can be doing anything he wants with his life. He could go out and do any job he wants. And he's decided, I want to be a public servant. I want to make the world a better place to live in. So we're grateful to John Avlon that he's decided to subject himself to this sometimes crazy world that is politics. And he wants to fight to make people's lives better. Because I've been in this a long time, okay? I got elected mayor of my hometown in 1993, okay? I've had a lot of ups, and I've had a lot of downs, and I'm back up again. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it for the ego. It's not worth it for the game. It's only worth it if you're actually making the world a better place to live in. And that's the type of person that John Avlon is. We're lucky to have him. Let's do everything we can to make sure he wins.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, all of you. 86% is a high bar. We're going to keep aiming towards it. Some of you asked what we can do. We're going to double down here. We're going to double down here, but we're going to reach out. This is going to be about Brookhaven. It's about Huntington. We're going to get everybody up island. We're going to work together. But this kind of enthusiasm, this kind of hope, this kind of excitement, that's what's going to propel us through the finish line. So thank you to every one of you. Thank you for being part of the team. Together we're going to win. Enjoy this night, and then tomorrow it's back to work.